Hello everybody and welcome back to our classic journey through Azeroth, our Horde side. This is Bulltoan. I'm of course your host Valenfor. You find us where we left off in the last episode. We'd just gone and handed in a few bits and bobs and just come in here. Now, I just wanted to very quickly check what we had and hadn't done. So we had picked up first aid, good. I don't think I've got any linen yet, no. I do need to have a little look around here for mainly, for example, a class trainer. Oh, we've got this quest here. Let me just pick this up. Okay, Dwarven digging. There are dwarves preparing a dig site to the northwest. They think secrets lie in the earth, and that is true, but hollowing and defining the land is no way to earn its teachings. Collect the dwarven tools of digging, smash them, and return to me with the dwarves' broken tools. You can smash the tools at a forge. You will find one in Thunderbluff, but any forge, even a forge at the dwarven camp, will suffice. Collect 5 prospector's picks at forge, smash the prospector's picks to create broken tools, and then bring the 5 broken tools to Bane Bloodhoof in Bloodhoof Village. And we will get some nice mail braces for that, so that will be nice. I'll reread that shortly just to confirm where it is we're going, because as I've mentioned in the previous episode, this is my first real playthrough on the Horde side from a classic perspective. Bearing in mind I'm saying classic because this is classic. And I'm none the wiser really as to where I should be going or what I should be doing. I'm very much just playing it, or winging it, should I say. Now, this is a main town hub, so I would anticipate that there were some trainers around here. There's a druid trainer up in this place, so I'm a bit shocked that there's no other trainers. There's also a shaman trainer, but where is the warrior trainer? Are they here? Aha! Found him. Just here. Along with a load of novice warriors. That should have been the main pull for me there, shouldn't it really? Okay, I require warrior training. Oh, and we've got no money. I forgot that. The one thing that we haven't really managed to get on this playthrough so far is any cash. Oh dear. Right. Okay, let's revisit here what we need to be doing. We need to be killing the prairie wolves and the plain striders for talons and wolf paws respectively. We also need to go and kill ourselves some pale mane tanners, skinners and poachers. Okay. Some swoop quills. Fine. I need to get some wellstone and another amber cone. Okay. I've got to go and find me some harpies, I think it was. They've got this dwarven digging one and this Mazaranchi one as well. Okay. At the same time, we can pick up things like our meat from the wolves for cooking. This one, charred wolf meat. Let's get to it. It's actually quite nice to see that these things don't do a massive amount of damage to us, so that's nice. Are you... Oh, I'd better not go and take that. I'll be nice. I will be nice. Right. There we go, another paw. Lovely stuff. I really want to get our herbalism and alchemy started fairly soon as well, because we're going to start seeing more of this of the herbs, and of course we've got 15 points already in herbalism for just being a Tauren. Better get another battle shout ready in a second. There we are. Because obviously I've been logged off for a little under a week, we've actually managed to gain ourselves a little bit of rested experience. Not a great deal, but anything is better than nothing. Let's actually see what we're doing here. That's the problem with both a melee character and a Tauren, because they're so damn big. You go and attack and you can't actually see what you're attacking. And at the moment we're not having to rest or do any of that stuff. Although this guy's actually tearing us a new one here. Just give him another rend so he bleeds out. There we go. Okay, so the talons are done. That's just for the wolves.
It's too far away.
No, it's not. It's right there. Oh, okay. Don't parry me. Stun them. Oh, he's put a damage over. Ah, no, it's not damage over time. They just reduced my strength a bit. Nothing on him. Some meat on him. Let's move on up.
Rage.
The shield is actually really helping with our survivability. I did have a little look at a talent calculator just to see what the dealio is. Oh gosh, right. We've got two to deal with here. Let's get this guy down first. Come on. Nice, we also got an egg from that guy, so that's good. Do you know what? We've killed... I've lost track of the number of wolves, but we've only picked up one paw. That's not a great drop rate, is it really? Not an amazing drop rate. Maybe the higher level wolves have a better drop rate, but let's just concentrate on what we're doing. If nothing else, we're going to gain some stuff that we can sell and make some money with, hopefully. So we can actually start buying some new class abilities, etc. And a part of me is actually quite happy that we're not going down the usual route of a warrior and picking up blacksmithing and mining. Because although mining, if you recall on Serenalil, made us quite a nice chunk of change, when you're doing it with blacksmithing as well, and certainly the early levels, oh my gosh, it is so hard, so hard to make any form of money for your character. It's actually quite the money sink. Most of the professions were that along, other than the things that could make you money very quickly. Mainly the gathering stuff. Right, okay. Getting a bit more in terms of paws now. And I am very much an old school player. Although I obviously move with mouse and keyboard, I am very much a clicker when it comes to my spells. Other than the ones on the main bar, I don't really use the control keys, because you can set them up to be activated by control plus a number. not overly bothered. I'm quite happy clicking. So the wolves are done now. Got the trophy swoop quills to get. I think there's just wolves and plain striders up here. So let's head back down this way and see if we can't find some more swoops. Whilst we're doing that, let's have a look at the Rite of Vision again so I can remind myself of what exactly it is that we're supposed to be doing or where we're supposed to be going. I'll need wellstones which can be found around the water wells in Mulgore. Okay. So I know what the wells look like, so that's fine. Not the lakes around the wells. Fine. Then got the swoops, that's fine. Sharing the land. I think I saw some over here in that camp. Dangers of the Wind Fury. Oh, hello.
Not enough.
Seeking out the Wind Fury harpies to the southeast. Okay. Nestle along the mountain's edge away from the road. Fine. Northwest for the dwarves. Okay. And then this one I just need a flatland cougar for a femur. Okay. Just wave at this little dude. Level 50 on his mount. It's always nice to be polite. And how are we getting on in here? A few things to sell, nothing great. Nothing of any substance.
That ability is appropriate.
Ah, now we're going to get some money. These guys carry cash. Ooh, we've got a rare. He is level 9 though. Don't think we're going to be getting a level 9 down anytime soon, especially as we have no ability to pull these targets at the moment. All we have is our charge. Really, I need a gun or a bow or something of that ilk in order to do a single pull. But who knows, we might get taunt. That might enable us to pull that guy. I would like to take down a rare if we can. You tend to get quite a lot of experience from the rares, but level 9, we're only level 6. I'll have to get a few more levels under my belt before I even attempt that right now. Another one bites the dust.
It's too far away. Need more rage.
So far, so good. Come on. Probably gonna have to rest after this one. Just get my health back a bit. Or maybe take this guy.
Not enough rage.
Ooh, ding. Can I pull this guy? Let's try and move him back if we can. Come on. It's a shame. I think in Burning Crusade they released a change to charge so you could use it in combat. Which means I could have turned around and just charged at him, but never mind. Is what it is. Let's get this guy down. Come on. What's he? He's a skinner. No, okay. We'll come back shortly for him. Let's go and check out this well over here. Maybe we'll get a well stone. We might see some more of the swoops that we need to kill. The condors, I think they were. There's one. These things seem to be few and far between, these swoops. Oh, okay. There's a wellstone, there's another one. There's a lot of these things nearby. A lot of these things. Okay. Let me do... There we go.
Need more rage.
Come on. Right, let's try and get one of these stones if we can. Oh, okay, come on then. Got them both up. Why am I missing so much? There we go. Right. Let's get this one. One. And then... Anyone coming for me? No? Looks good. Cool. Right, so we've got a few quests that we can go and hand in on now. I might just keep running around, see if we can't find some more swoops, maybe. Or, of course, those cougars. Where are the cougars going to be? Oops. Doesn't actually say where the location of these animals is, but that's not a problem. We'll find them.
Not enough rage.
Nice thing is that those quills appear to be 100% drop rate, so that's good. Ah, that there is a flatland cougar.
I'm out of rage.
And there's another swoop nearby, so that's good. I mean, these things are level 8, so... Nope. Nil bueno. Level 7. Come on then. Hopefully normal swoops carry the swoop quills. Just going to bring this guy back because I've noticed all of these things happen to be slightly higher level than I am. I'm also going to just drink that potion that we found earlier. There we go. It's not, he's right there. And nada. May as well just eat our chicken drumstick. Oh, we do have a couple of other things. Most of this is quest items though, which is kind of, excuse me, kind of annoying. Oh, really? Am I not taking out the right enemy? No, it does say Flatland Cougar, so should be the right thing. Who's this? Level 45 farming low-level herbs. So you can tell he's left picking up. He's left picking up his professions until now, by the looks of things. That's generally what happens, or certainly used to happen back in the day. A lot of people just actually waited to pick up their profession quests until after they'd picked up a mount. I want to get started with it fairly quickly. Because we're going to be a herbalist, we're going to be sacrificing one of our bag slots for a herb bag, which again, hopefully, I can grab a cheap one on the auction house. Come on. I can't remember if this is at the point where auction houses were only in one main city. But believe it or not, don't think the game Classic started with an auction house in Darnassus or Stormwind, for example. I think I may be wrong. It has been known to happen on occasion. Right, we've got 2 more of these guys to get rid of. For some reason I'm missing quite a lot. It's probably because of the level. But look at how sturdy. This is the thing, right? You can't really compare it to current day WoW. What I mean by that is that you can go in guns blazing and take out a group of things that are probably around about your level or a higher level, you know, by maybe 2 levels, maybe even 3, and you can take on a group.
Well met.
I'm just going to pick this up quickly. A few days ago we found a venture caravan travelling under guard on the northern shore of Stonebull Lake. We'd lost 2 of our number in an earlier battle, so we were quick to attack and lay waste to the caravan. We left their supply crates thinking that our torches would destroy anything of value, but given that Ventureco salvagers have been spotted near the burned wagons, maybe we were wrong. Perhaps you could go to the caravan and examine the contents of the crates. Okay, we can do that, as always. Don't know why I put on that random Farmer Joe accent. Oh dear. Anyway, I digress. What was I saying? Yeah, so with Classic WoW, generally speaking, you were taking 1 enemy at a time up to your level and maybe just above your level, but you generally wouldn't go any higher than maybe 2 levels above your character, because you were pretty much guaranteed an ass whooping. Now I'm only, obviously this is very low level stuff. This is below level 10 that we're working on at the moment. Right, come on. This wolf just decided to join the party. Come on. Gets rid of him, and there, boom. Right, okay, we've got another quest completed and able to be handed in, so that's good. So yeah, it wasn't really like you could go around just mauling everything in sight in Classic. You had to take your time, start off with one character, then mob, then move on to the next, and then rest between fights.
Well met.
Let's see. Is there a herbalism? Alright, we've got to go to Thunderbluff, apparently, for herbalism. So that's fine, we can do that. And maybe we will just make the trek up to Thunderbluff to have a little look around. For now though, let's get these things handed in. So, Mull Thunderhorn. This is for the Poison Water. So we've got the Prairie Wolf Paws and the Plain Strider Talons. You've done well, Sorry, skip that by mistake, sorry. Winter Hoof Cleansing. I've crafted the totem to cleanse the Winter Hoof water well. Now you must take it to the well and perform a cleansing ritual. You'll find it to the southeast, guarded by foul goblins. They will not be an easy task, but you must do it if we are ever to use those waters again. Fortune to you, Bulltoan. Okay, that's fine. You didn't give me any cash though, so that's kind of annoying.
How may I aid you?
I know that gathering these quills was not an easy task, Bulltoan. In doing this, you prove that you are a warrior of merit. It is good to have you at Bloodhoof Village.
Goodbye.
Thanks. You've just given me enough for my training. So let's just go and pick that up quickly. And what did we get?
Peace, friend.
We get Thunderclap and Parry. Nice. Nice. Thunderclap is that it blasts nearby enemies. Let me actually just swap those around. Like, okay, so blast nearby enemies, increasing the time between their attacks by 10% for 10 seconds, doing 10 damage to them, and it affects up to 4 targets. And what else did we pick up? Oh, Parry, which of course is passive, just allows us to now parry strikes, or maybe it increases the chance of us parrying strikes. Okay, our other quest hand-ins are over here. Let's grab this one. So my fever grows worse and I find my mind drifting into delirious nightmares. I should have known that I wouldn't be able to handle a beast my grandfather was unable to defeat. Do you have the ingredients for the remedy? I fear if I do not clean the infection soon, it will be the death of me. Oh, thank you, Bulltoan. Using the items you brought me, I'll be able to create the remedy I need to stop the spread of the infection and eventually cure it completely. I owe you my life and thanks. But I'll never forget that screeching call when Mazranash came upon me, the blaze of colour at its beak descended. Be wary on your travels. Let's go with the boots.
Go.
Boots, but no money. Again, kind of annoying. I guess the Tauren are a little bit shy in terms of cash.
Ow.
Right, so I see you've learned to gather from our sacred land, Bulltoan. It will take but a moment for me to brew the water of the seers. I now present you with the water of the seers. When you're ready, consume the water near the tribal fire. Once you have ingested the holy water, it will take a few moments before the vision materializes before the fire. At that point, it is up to you to follow it to your destiny. Okay, and we're going to get a cloak. Do I want to do that now, or do I want to continue with some of these other questicles, I wonder? Oh, wait, there's a fishing supplies person up here. Does that mean that there's a fishing trainer?
Looking for something special.
Let me pick that up. Right, let me sell what we don't need. I don't need the tough jerky. We'll keep hold of the stringy wolf meat. I don't need that or that or that. I don't need water or either of those two things. And rabbit's foot we'll keep hold of.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Let's learn the new recipe. Clearly, if it's anything like Goldshear, the human starting area, around the first little lake in Goldshear, there is actually a fishing trainer. And it could be the same around here, but I'd need to go and try and find it. So we'll park that for now. The other problem with fishing in Classic was that you just picked up junk for the first sort of 50 levels with a very small chance of picking up fish. So when we do get to fishing, and we won't end up having episodes of just fishing, guys, so don't worry about that. But we will probably do a little bit of fishing here, there and everywhere, and what you'll probably see is that we will end up using the fishing baubles to give ourselves a better chance of picking up some decent stuff that we can use straight away to avoid picking up those junk. And again, you'll find that as our level increases,
What brings you
we'll get fewer junk and more fish. Let's just see if there is fishing nearby. So give a bull a fish and feed him for a day. Teach a bull to fish and feed him for life. Uthan Stillwater can teach you how to fish. Seek his wisdom west of Bloodhoof Village along the banks of Stone Bull Lake. So yeah, there is actually a fishing chappie here somewhere. So that's good, because we'll probably be able to catch these small fish in here, and that will enable us to boost our cooking skill. Kind of annoying that we have to go to Thunderbluff in order to just gain ourselves some like our herbalism and stuff, but I think there's probably a trip worth making.
What brings you here?
Right.
Be careful.
So we've got our fishing skill now. I don't know perhaps whether it's worthwhile just sitting down, cooking up some of this stuff quickly. We can always pick up some mild spices. And especially as there's a campfire in the middle of here, probably makes sense to do that. So,
Greetings.
no, you don't have anything for me. General goods, that's what I'm looking for. Pick up some.
I've been expecting.
Oh, he also has bags as well, but he doesn't have what I'm looking for. Trade goods.
Greetings, traveler.
There we go. Cooking. Stringy wolf meat. Now, you'll notice this is one of the recipes here, and if you've been following the Valenfor playthrough on the hunter side of things, you'll notice that a couple of the items that we made have buffs. You get a well-fed buff, which increases things like stamina, strength, or spirit. This one just feeds you. That is it. There's no additional buff. So this is something that we make and then we sell. This one, on the other hand, provides us with the stamina and spirit buff for 15 minutes. We'll hold on to this one. But the charred wolf meat just gave us an opportunity to increase our cooking skill.
Well met.
There we go. We can also make just a couple of bandages. Put that there. Okay. And I think... Where was that dude with the fishing pole? Was he up here? We're going to pick up a fishing pole. And then I think I'm going to end today by starting our journey up to Thunderbluff, which I think you can see up there. At least that's where I believe it is. I have absolutely no idea. So Shiny Bulbor's 25. So let's do that. So when we do a little bit of fishing, we can apply this. And as I say, I might not bore you guys with the fishing element. I may just do that off camera just to gain some fish and some fishing levels. And then I can always show you the next time I record what it was I caught, what it was I cooked up, so on and so forth. So we're just leaving Bloodhoof now. If I head up towards Thunderbluff, and then what I expect I will do is Hearthstone back. Now let's just take a look here. Sharing the land, we still have that one to do. Cleansing the water well, that's fine. Probably do that next time. Consume the water. Okay. Oh, thank you for the buff, Mr. Druid. Yeah, Thunderbluff is this way. Look, here it is. What else do we need along the way? I think that might be it, you know. That, I think, is probably where the dwarves are, in that area up there. And if memory serves correctly, from the point in time when I was flying around what is, or what was WoW Classic, although I don't think they opened up flying in Classic. So when they did eventually open up during Cataclysm, I did fly over Thunder Bluff, and my gosh, does it look very difficult to know where it is you're going. There's, I think, like 3 peaks, 3 peninsulas, joined by these bridges, network of bridges and elevators and all sorts. And as I say, for me, just flying over the top of it, I thought, oh my gosh, the Horde don't have it easy when it comes to the layouts of their cities. But I might be really wrong. It might be so easy to learn where to go and where everything is. Who knows? Anyway, let's get up this elevator. I think there's one here and there's one on the opposite side. So if you do miss one, you can just catch it on the opposite side. Yeah, see? That's just come down now. Right then. Mr. Bluff Watcher Man, I'm looking for a herbalist. Oh, and there is an auction house here. Good. Middle Rise. And I may as well pick up some quests whilst we're here as well. Bulltoan, my brother soon stands before Chief Bloodhoof, and it is my honour to make his headdress for him. I want to ask a favour of you while I finish tanning these leather straps. There is not time for me to find enough feathers. I was wondering whether would you gather more for me. You can find feathers of the correct size from the harpies residing far to the north and northwest of Thunderbluff. I need only 6 azure and 6 bronze feathers to complete the design. Okay. Wow, look, 189 armour compared to our 32. Okay, I will quite happily do that for you. Let's just have a little look around here. Bag vendor.
I've been expecting.
Yes, good, good. There is a bag vendor, so that's always nice. What have we got here? Stable master, innkeeper. Okay, the inn is there. I'm stuck in something. There's the bank here. Have I got anything to deposit yet? No, not yet. An armory. Wait, that's telling me I've got to go up that way. Bread vendor, auctioneer. Let's have a look. So let's have a look. Not quiver. Container. Herb bag. Search. Ooh, okay. You can make us. Well, there are Cenarian herb bags, but they're 14 gold. It's going to be a long time before we get one of them. Long time. So long, in fact. We might be level 40 by the time we do that. Who knows? May even get lucky. Get joined to a guild and they may just give us one. Right, going this way, what have we got? Journeyman Enchanter, no. Fruits and veg, skinning. Wait, stuck. Ugh. Ah, here we go. Herbalism supplier.
The winds guide you.
No. I don't want the supplier. Herbalism trainer. There we go. Yep. We'll take herbalism. And where's the? I would have thought alchemy would be right next door, but apparently not. Ah, yes, here. Aha. Yeah, Journeyman Alchemist. Boom. Yep. Okay. So fantastic. That's good. That's all done. We've got what we need. We've got a new skill in here, which is... Where's it gone? Find herbs. Put that up and we'll start seeing little golden dots on the map. And if we look at our alchemy ability here, we have 3 new ones that we can be making. If we get Earth Root and Silver Leaf, we can make this. Line Strength increases our strength by 4 for 1 hour. This one increases armor by 50 for 1 hour. And finally, a minor healing potion, Peace Bloom and Silver Leaf. Probably makes sense that I pick up maybe 2. Oh, yeah, go on. Let's just
I can't afford
There we go.
May the eternal sun
Nice. Alright, and I'm going to Hearthstone back and we're going to call it there. Guys, I really hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please do all those lovely social media things. Please like, comment, share, subscribe if you are new to the channel. And I will see you, along with Bulltoan, next time for another episode in our classical playthrough, our journey through Azeroth on the Horde side. But until then, take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye for now.